Hello, guys. What an exciting day that we've had with crypto, and especially with the SEC and their hacked Twitter post announcing the approval of the ETF. That was very stressful, but also very revealing that how weak the SEC really is. All right, guys, if you haven't already, do subscribe, drop a comment, click the bell icon, and stay up to date with your latest crypto news. And tell me what you think about the ETF situation. Right now, Bitcoin's trading around 45,898. It had a small spike in it. Right now, 16 hours left in this trading period. Now, it did pump up possibly from the ETF. Well, first of all, it's going to pump anyways because of the ETF situation either way, because everybody's expecting it to actually get approved. But also, we have some selling going on that happened. Well, kind of what's going on. So, right now, it is currently dropping still, but not much, just a little bit, a small retracement. You hear me saying these retracements here. It's actually healthy. It's really good. This one was okay. It was good. But we're in a slight upward movement. And either way, it's really, really good for the entire crypto space altogether. Now, if we're looking here, we have a new support around 40,000 bucks. You can really call it probably a little bit higher if we look past everything right here. But I'm going to say 40, 41 is a good support level right now to kind of base off that. Now, we did break past the next resistance level around 44,000. Not much. It looks like we're kind of going back past that. It's going to go back and recheck that. But right now, Bitcoin is doing quite well, especially over the last couple of days. For the daily, I think it's minus like point something. I will definitely go over it in just a second. As far as the end of the market review at the end of the video, so don't miss that. But yeah, Bitcoin is doing pretty good. If we take a look at the last 4 hours, really, probably some of you guys were sleeping. The last 4 hours, let me zoom in and just make this up. There we go. All right, you can see right here within the post, right, that it was announced that everything was actually falling, or that it was fake and hacked. Right here, you can kind of see that in action right there. So, because it pumped up to around almost 49,000, 48 K, but then it's like, oh, it's fake, and then like there we go. So, if you didn't know, also the SEC will be investigating itself for this, but I think it turns out, if I'm not mistaken, that Gensler didn't have two-factor authentication on his Twitter account. And weird security. All right. Let's take a look at another one though, Ethereum, because Ethereum is actually performing better, better than Bitcoin, especially in this news, which was quite interesting. So the other day when we spoke about Ethereum, you can see it right here. We had our lines kind of dropped. I told you about the support level, the resistance level kind of coming in. We needed to come back up to this. We're beating on this door. I think we can push past of it. If you're seeing this wick, it's definitely because of this selling resistance that's coming on. 16 hours left. I'm hoping we can close above the resistance level, and then hopefully tomorrow too, it will remain the same without retracing back down. But Ethereum is trading around 2,368. Now, the thing about Ethereum, we had this like line coming up with like Bitcoin, but Ethereum was doing like where it came up and then just like sideways movement. A lot of different things kind of contribute to that. But right now it has a lot of wild spikes, which is not bad, but it could go catabolic to in either direction. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit more bullish with Ethereum, especially when the next 2 days, 3 days kind of show up, depending on hopefully how it will, if it will close above the resistance level. For example, you can see like this right here. Let me just get my marker. This moment here, right? You can't really see that, can you? Make that red. So these moments and where it kind of beat on the door, kind of like how it is right here. Now it's kind of like right there at the edge, but then just didn't quite make it through. This is what has me a little bit worried, but I'm hoping just out of the attempts that it will push and close over it. And if it does, it's good. If not, we could retrace back down to around 22.7, something like that. So 22.32 22, 22.84, something like this is where we could actually kind of retrace back down to before we get stopped, because we're kind of making this like little mini resistance level, support level. And this is where stop losses are. But if it triggers the stop losses, that's not going to help us much. As far as the market as a total go, yeah, it was not point. It's minus 2.3% for Bitcoin. I think it has to do with a lot of the negative, with the hacking situation that kind of like pushed that down. Like, oh well, crap, it was fake hack news. But Ethereum did the opposite at 2.6%. It did go up. Solana fell by 3.7. AVAX 7.7. Cardano is 4.4. XRP 1.3. What else? SHIB half. STX fell 11.5%. So this is kind of what we have in the market as a total. That dot in 4.8. Nothing major, because tomorrow it could really pump up. We just need to see what's going on with the SEC and kind of keep a close eye. I told you guys before, like the video, put on your notifications, and let me know what you really think. But depending on how the next day or so really goes, it could be really crazy in the crypto space, and this is where you don't want to miss any kind of information, and definitely any kind of key moments to enter the market. Again, if Ethereum falls back, and I'll just go back here, if it falls back into here, I think it would be a good time, depending on any kind of signals that we have, any kind of candles. Again, anything that starts to kind of give us any warning, but it could be a good entry point, a small entry point. It's not going to make you rich, but you could definitely make some money there. And Bitcoin too, for example, right here, it's falling sharper. I think we missed the bandwagon to really enter the market unless it just, again, does a reverse and you go shorts. That's the only thing. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, drop a comment, tell me guys what you think about Gensler's phone number getting actually compromised, and I will see you again in the next video.